Sorry, guys. I peed my pants.
¿Sabes qué, vato? Don't
Hey,
worry
peeing
about
your
it.
pants is cool.
Is it
You're
now?
not cool unless you pee your pants.
That's cool now?
Then I don't
Or
ever
it's
want to
always
be
been cool. Oh, Adam Sandler?
Always been.
I don't
Oh,
ever wanna
yeah.
be cool.
You gotta pee your pants.
Gotta pee your pants.
Yeah.
That movie's hard, right?
Well, then I pee my pants all the time.
Now only blow killer, that shit keep me sane. My cell phone will flip from
We is live.
Okay, we live.
Yo, what's up, Rodawgz?
Yes.
Today we got Andy Yola in the building.
How y'all doing?
What's
good?
up? What's up, Andy Yola? What you got going
Man,
on?
nothing, son. Just I'm lost for words because, man, it's the first podcast I've ever done, man. I appreciate y'all for bringing me out here, man.
Rodawgz.
You know what I'm saying? I've been working, with Slow for a minute, man, and he's brought me in the gracious of some good people, man, and y'all happen to be them. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Slow
Show,
Life.
bro.
Slow Life
Shout
713 on all
To
platforms.
the Lord of Slowness back
The
there.
Lord of Slow.
There you go. Yeah.
There he
Hey.
is. Right there.
Slow mo. That's the man.
Okay. So we got Mr. Yola in the house. So,
Show.
coming straight from the Dope House.
Just left Dope House Records, man. I came
Dope
over
House
here.
Records.
I came here earlier at 6. I guess I was at the wrong Dope House.
Yeah.
But nah,
I heard.
yeah, I confused. I just had to go talk to the artist, man. He's working on his first single. He's wrapping that up. We had a meeting this morning with his dad and whatnot, man. We're just trying to, make sure that everything's straight when it comes to these beats on YouTube, which a lot of you artists need to be aware of with that, man. Just don't find yourself in a situation with them YouTube beats, man, where someone might own that beat and you got a hit. Be sure to get that exclusive before the song becomes a hit.
Yep.
Cough, cough, Slow Life.
But work with a professional producer, though. You might not
Slow
have that
Life
problem.
At
713,
Slow Life
get all your
713,
beats.
get you some beats. You know what I'm saying?
Cuts to commercial.
Get
Nah,
you a
dead
Slow
ass.
Life beat.
Slow Life 713 got all the beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
You gotta hook him up with Slow, man.
Oh, I do. I got to, man.
Yeah. How you like? What you think about Slow as a producer compared to other producers you work
Shit,
with?
man. Just the vibe, the atmosphere. When you go to his studio, man, like you just lose track of time. You don't know what time it is. You don't know what day.
Yeah.
I like that. I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that he just has these 808s, man, and these certain kicks and just patterns with the guitars, and really, we're into using live instruments, dog.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
brings that together, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Slow Life 713
For
Shout
sure.
out, man.
already.
You already know.
So, your new artist is a minor.
No. Not a minor.
Oh, okay. Because you said his dad.
I mean, his,
No, 'cause
no,
you said his-
he's not a minor. The only thing that's minors are keys that Slow Life uses on the keyboard. Nah, he's a youngster, man. He's he's in his early 20s, man. He ain't no minor. He can buy cigarettes.
You buy cigarettes.
So
At
you can
least.
go to the bar and drink.
Okay,
well,
okay.
back in my day, you could be 18 and older and buy packs. They're different
Yeah.
now, right?
Now you gotta be 21 now.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sucks.
Okay, I was just asking because you said he was with his dad. Y'all were going over
Well,
stuff.
I mean, he's. I'm not gonna just put it out there, man. But he had to talk to his dad this morning, and we had to talk about some business, and that's that.
Okay, so doing big things over there.
Trying to get the ball rolling, man. I was over there one other time.
Okay.
And I was working with South Park Mexican son, Little Lowe's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me and Little Lowe's put it down. We put out the talk, his first single, and
Mhm.
shit was cool.
Nice.
So you were managing him?
At one point, yeah, I was.
Okay.
I'm no longer managing him. He's managing himself.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
But we're good
Okay.
friends. Super cool.
Cool.
So who else you working with right now?
And I'm working with a range of different artists. I'm still always looking for new talent, always looking for new artists. I work with Big Tony, you know what I'm saying, from Heather Glim. Big Tony, man. Shout out Big Tony.
Shout out
Drink
Big Tony.
Boulevard. I worked with him. We worked together on some projects. And then I got Ghetto Princess, of course. And then I got FTR. We've done everything with Riff Raff, Paul Wall, DJ Chose, Chucky Trill, and whatnot with them.
Right. Cool. So as a
And Lil Ken, I brought him on recently. Lil
that's
Ken.
your newest artist.
That's one of the newest ones to join the roster, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you got a pretty good roster there, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And Slow, I help out every now and then if he needs to get a beat, so.
Slow Life.
Yeah.
Shout out Slow
No
Life.
No life.
Okay, so Mr. Yola over here putting in that work all around town, huh?
I mean, yeah, I was the shop man at G6 Studios for a minute, too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so you're no longer doing that.
As of right now, man, I'm full time at Dope House.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
okay,
I kind of
okay.
had to move on from that.
Nice. Okay.
And how do you compare that to like being an artist yourself?
As being an artist,
Yeah, like
As far as what?
you like managing better or like?
Bro, I love managing, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I had this conversation earlier with bro that he's like, why'd you quit rapping and do all that? 'Cause, I never really just told anybody till just right now, slipped out, that I quit. It's not that I quit, man. Is that I'm still in the industry. I'm still in the game. I'm still in the business. I'm still finding new avenues to work my jelly. You know what I'm saying? With the game. I never fell off. I never quit. I just saw the writing on the wall, and I wasn't finna paint my nails and dye my hair and, rap like, hey,
Right.
I wasn't finna do that at my age. You know what I'm saying? I would look ridiculous. But I'll go find the motherfucker who will, and I'll do for him what I would have wanted as an artist done. Because I came up with no management. I came up with drug money. You know what I'm saying? That's facts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, because the industry is totally different nowadays, right? Did you ever think you would see it like this?
Nah, usually the artists that are hot right now are like the dude you wouldn't want to pass the mic to in a freestyle cypher or something.
Right.
I do, yeah. He was the rapper that was trash is the dude he's usually like we're at a studio rapping or something, and the little cousin want to hop on a song and he wasn't all that. That's the dude you hear on the radio now.
That's what's popping now.
That's what's popping now, man.
That's
That's
what's
the
poppin'.
dude that's getting all the attention, man. All that lyrical, miracle patty mayonnaise shit ain't what motherfuckers want to hear. They want to hear simple shit,
Simple
So
shit.
True.
give them that shit,
True.
For sure.
Put away the lyrical.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's how I began, man. I started off as an artist. I had my moment. I had my time to shine. Did what I was supposed to do with all I could. Because back then, if you was a Hispanic nigga rapping, you know what I'm saying, they didn't show you as much love as they do now. Now it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Now you see little Edgars all over the place rapping, dog.
Yeah.
And you see it more than ever now with shout out Bo Bundy, man, what he's doing. And
Shout out
and
Bo Bundy?
yeah, bro. And you see that whole lane of hip hop taking its,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that shit to me is wonderful, bro. That essays are putting it on now. From
I agree.
all
I
coast
could
to
agree.
coast. Because
So-
back then I was rapping,
Yeah.
it wasn't cool.
Right.
Cool.
Nah, people like me and to name
So
drop
you
a
feel
few
like y'all
artists,
wasn't getting the love, like y'all wasn't getting enough love and
Oh,
shit.
man, none of that, man. We were still kind of living in the shadow of I'm gonna tell you where a lot of artists messed up from that era, man. They were trying to be the next SPM. You know what I'm saying? And that's just never gonna happen, dude. That man is one of a kind. What he did, that blueprint is no longer even relevant by today's standards. So a lot of artists just try to do that, and it just ain't gonna happen. So
True.
when the drip and the sauce and the flavor came, and they started seeing more essays and more black people working together, then it became cool.
True,
And more
true,
accepted.
true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. I do see how SPM could have paved the way for many Hispanic Latino artists. Definitely.
Definitely in Texas. If you sit here and
Yeah,
say you weren't influenced
yeah.
by that man, you're crazy.
Yeah,
everybody.
definitely.
Yeah.
But there is also the stigma of the whole child molester thing.
Hey man, what he's in prison for, do I think he did? Absolutely not.
True.
I don't believe that
I could
bullshit.
agree.
I don't believe that, man. There may be some things I don't agree with, coming from the game, coming from the streets.
Do you know something that nobody knows?
Yeah, actually I do, but y'all gotta stay in too for that. Y'all gonna hear about that. There is some shit I do know. Trust me, and it's gonna blow your mind when y'all find out. But it
so
ain't
we are gonna find out eventually.
not about that, man. You gonna hear some other shit
No,
that's
yeah,
gonna blow
I'm
your
just
mind.
saying, whatever you're talking about, we're gonna find out eventually.
Yep, in a major way. You know what I'm saying?
I like surprises. I'm here for it.
Y'all gonna love it.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, man. Shit, all that. Nah, man. I'm grateful to even have. I never thought in a million years that I'd be getting a phone call from South Park, Mexico.
How was that? Tell us about that.
Blew my fucking mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit blew
Yeah.
my mind.
Talk to us about that.
Man, so I'm sitting there chilling, man, and I got introduced to Dope House because they had an artist named Justin Case. And Justin Case was calling me, man, and he was like, yo, bro, I'm about to go on my own, and I'm going to need some help from you. And I'm like, cool, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, but I also work with another guy named Little Los. And I'm like, who's that? He's like, well, South Park Mexican got a son. I said, well, I know about the other one, JD Core or whatever.
Yes.
He's like, no, he's got another son. I said, what? He's like, he's a producer. I said, oh, he make beats. I said, well, shit, he should produce for y'all, and y'all should split the digital. And he's like, yeah. So he put him on the phone, and we started talking. I was living in Austin at the time, and you know, one day, man, he calls me out of nowhere, and he's like, hey, bro. I'm like, what's up, man? It's like, my dad wants to talk to you. I said, your dad wants to talk to me? Like, you know, I said,
like, your dad wants to talk to me.
You know, puts him on three-way, and he's like, what's up, man? You know, my son says good things about you, and, you know, I'm Carlos Coy, and welcome to the Dope House.
Nice.
And that was it.
Nice.
So we went to work.
Nice.
It blew my mind. I never thought in a million years I'd be on the phone with South Park Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was some, I'm not saying it was some dream come true shit, because I was never just this Dope House SPM fan. I really caught on to this wave super late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's cool, bro. That's a cool story. But like, so like when you were growing up, who did you like? So you say you weren't like that much of a fan of SPM. Like, who were you a fan of?
Oh, UGK, man. The
Okay.
Pimp in the Bun,
Yeah.
8-Ball MJG, 3-6
Yeah.
Mafia. Man, you know what I'm saying? I was big fans of Southern hip hop, man. Southern Pioneers, Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I love shit from the West Coast too. Too Short, E40, motherfucking Spice One, Selly Cell, Drew Down. Like, there was a lot of old school Wu-Tang Clan from the East Coast, you know, Nas, shit like that, man. I was,
Yeah,
you know, Big L, all kind of shit. And Chicago, man, I was influenced by all states. I just,
for sure.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was focused a lot on Scarface, you know what I'm saying? But and then that was kind of my introduction to hip hop. And then, you know, later on came to Swisher Houses, you know, I started jamming more Freestyle Kings, Dirty South Riders, you know what I'm saying? All that Big Tuck and Tom Tom and shit.
Nice.
Had a wide variety, man. I mean, one day I think, you know, I just caught on to SPM kind of late, man. How I caught on to him was I was living in Dallas, man, and this dude of mine I went to school with, he was a classmate, and he came over and he brought his computer, and he's like, man, you from Houston? I said, yeah, I'm from the Houston area, you know, for y'all who know me, I'm from Conroe. And he's like, well,
Yeah.
check this out, man. You heard of SPM? I said, yeah, who hasn't, right? And he's like, well, here's When Devils Strike, and he took it off his computer and put it on my computer. And I was like, well, let me give it a chance. And I listened to it, and yeah, shit was fire.
So
It was
before
a
that, you
banger.
never like really.
The only thing I ever listened to was the stuff on the radio, of course, but I wasn't just like, yo, I'm vibing with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
jamming it because it was jamming, but
Yeah.
I just was never just this super SPM fan. Like, his fans are cult following.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. That's crazy.
Dedicated.
I was never a big like SPM fan, but I remember like the first song I heard was Medicine, cause my sister would jam that shit, and I was like, I learned the whole fucking song
Yeah.
just from her jamming that shit. I knew the whole song.
They repeat
Fucking
the hell out of that shit, right? Yeah.
Why is my face red? Look like I've been crying. That shit crazy.
I
bro.
think my first SPM song was a Mexican radio.
I was about to say that. Like
That one, yeah.
I remember that was like my
yeah,
first exposure
that was
to
probably
that.
My second one, yeah.
Yeah, because like the first song I ever
Mexican
heard from
radio.
him, point blank period, probably was on Merry Go Round.
Oh, okay.
I heard that because it was on Power Moves, and how I heard it was.
Yeah,
when-
that was like on the radio and shit. Like,
Yeah, but the way I heard it was there was an album he put out called Power Moves, and one day, man, my homeboy left the DJ Screw version in my portable CD player. Well, it's portable CD player, so it could go with me, and he left it in there, and I jammed it, and that was like the first time I kind of heard it, but I wasn't just like, you know, I had other Screw tapes I was gonna jam, you know what I'm saying? But I
Nice,
heard that,
nice,
and I was like,
nice.
damn, this shit's jamming, you know.
A portable CD player.
That should let you know how old I am, all right? But yeah.
That guy
We all
had
had
a
one of
portable
those.
CD
Yeah.
player.
I had one of those.
I did too.
Yeah. I just remember being like a
Yeah.
gold CD.
Had
It
that
was like a CD.
motherfucking
Yeah.
Get Rich Die Trying in that
Dang.
bitch.
Love and 50 fucking cent, dog. Hey,
No.
do y'all think 50's music like aged well? Like, y'all feel like if you listen to
50,
it now,
fuck
it's
yeah.
like jamming,
I
right?
jam
Yeah.
that shit. I be
That
jamming that shit in
shit-
the gym. Like, that shit go hard.
Plus, 50, he got out the game or like moved around enough to like.
And he was really who he said he was. That's why I respect 50's gangster, because he was really authentic. He wasn't.
Yeah.
And all them rap niggas that
He a
talk so
boss.
much shit to sell records, he'd walk right by them and.
Aren't you reading his book? You sent me his
Bruh,
book?
okay, yeah. So I literally just came across his newest book, 50 Cent's newest book. He put in there that Tekashi 6ix9ine, when he was going through all that drama, came up to him. Like, he straight up called him and was like, yo, I need to talk to you, man. And, like, 50 Cent was like...
I didn't hear about that.
You heard about that?
Man, what happened? Tell me. You got me...
You got to read the book, man.
50 send us a book, man. I'll read it, man.
You're going to have to read the book, dog.
Oh, man.
We done promoted the shit out that book.
Yeah, I have.
Buy the
But
book
it's
now,
pretty
guys.
good, man. It's life-changing. Go ahead, listen to it.
You know, because, like...
But say the Tekashi shit.
Yeah,
You might
say
as well.
whatever. You already here. We're talking about Mexican
yeah.
rappers, right? That's the biggest one we've had in a long time.
Okay, true. Okay, yes. Let's talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Let's talk about him. Okay, wait. We're gonna get back to the 50. We're gonna get back to the 50. But
Okay.
he also, a Mexican rapper, has the same stigma.
As what, snitching?
No, not snitching. Didn't he get like sexual assault on a
Man,
minor
look,
or
bro.
something?
Who know? I can't speak on that man because I don't know that man. I don't work for that man. I don't talk to people who do shit like. I couldn't tell you what a sex offender thinks or feels. That's not my,
No, I'm just saying. It's been. I've heard on other podcasts, you could say that the
Baby Bash said no on Black TV. He said he didn't do
Baby
it.
Bash.
Y'all talking about what? Y'all talking about 6ix9ine or?
We're talking about Mexican rappers in general. How they always have some kind of bad stigma.
You know, I got a
comes with the
conspiracy
stereotype.
about Latino rappers.
Let's hear it.
Man, I'll wait till Rolly get here, man.
Oh,
but
okay.
But tell us about this whole thing. You started with
Technical.
6ix9ine and him talking to 50.
I mean, it's really more from 50 Cent's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just saying, that how he could admire him because he was coming up to him like a scared little boy. Like he had just gotten way over his head. He didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
So he talked to 50 Cent. I could just picture 50 because, he's all in that suit now. Yeah. He's just all like professional and 50's just right there at his big ass office chair. Takashi's like... And then he said, he didn't really say too much on it though, what he said.
Yeah.
He just said that he could admire the fact that he came up to him, like vulnerable, Nobody wants to be seen as vulnerable, but here this guy comes, this hard rapper dude with all these followers and all this money.
All that shit, yeah.
And at the end of the day, he had to come to 50 for advice on what to do. Because
they've said the same thing about him, about, his tapes got some people locked up too. So maybe he would know what to do. Maybe they do got something in common there. I don't know. Like, I like 50's music, love 50. He a gangster for real, but I don't want to know if he did ever... If his music ever did get someone in some handcuffs, you know what I'm saying? That would fuck my head up.
50.
For sure. I mean, they've gone back and forth on that so many times that 50's an art.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. They said his albums helped incarcerated a few people from his neighborhood in New York. That led to the arrest of a few people.
Wow. From 50
New
Cent's
York
album.
Police Department. The various other people have said pretty much that when he was over there just dry snitching and talking about people from the streets, that's why he sold so many records, because people wanted to know the gossip. You know what I'm saying? So the more he let out information, the more people wanted to buy the album because they wanted to know about these big drug dealers everybody heard about.
Nice.
And one of them was Supreme. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Nice.
That's what they say, that his albums were used in court and his lyrics were used against people.
Okay, so do people really see him as like a dry snitch? Like
that's what they're trying to say.
Like a sellout kind of?
Well, I mean, I don't know. New York niggas, I've never been to New York,
In New York, the Hispanic and Latino people say niggas. But now I'm starting to see it as a trend where niggas, if you use the word niggas,
what? Okay, let's put that out there. But one day, I'm from Texas, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from where you're at.
Yeah, I understand in LA, like when they say SA, that's a whole nother thing.
Bro,
yeah,
Cali's a whole different vibe from us, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like that's a whole nother Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
Thing. Yeah, because they say some shit like, over here we call them essays are put it down. Them essay, them essays.
Them essays.
But over there in California, essay means a certain gang member. You're You can't. No one can just call themselves an essay.
Yeah, over here in Texas, everybody calls. We're all essays. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they call us.
And it's just like here in Houston, we say homeboy. Over here, homeboy means something different. Like, hey, homeboy. We all know you blasting when you say that. You know what I'm saying? So over there, essays is like what they say.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just their prison system, right?
So what you thinking? As far as what we were talking about before went up. We were talking about we were gonna get to the subject. Oh, I was telling her about this conspiracy theory.
Okay, yeah, let's get back to that conspiracy theory.
I was waiting for you to come back, Mr. Rolling.
Nice
okay, I'm here.
The conspiracy theory is this, man.
Yo, shout out.
Every time a Latin artist is about to blow up and cross over to mainstream success, some fuck shit happens. Selena, Richie Valens,
SPN,
6ix9ine.
11 minutes.
Every motherfucking time.
Every time.
One's about to cross over. What was one that crashed in the plane?
Jenny Rivera.
Every time a Mexican finna
So
blow
you think? So what do you think? Who's behind this?
Is it the reptilians?
I don't want to be racist, but I think it's I think when they start seeing some powerful Mexicans getting this money,
so they just don't want.
They just don't want to. Yeah,
they don't want a powerful Mexican bringing influence.
No,
exactly. It's really because the Mexicans are the Native Americans, right?
Well, it would just piss them off to see Maria's have more money than you one day.
Why? Why would that piss you off though?
I don't know. I'm not Karen, and I'm not, and I'm not Hunter. I can't answer that. It's up to them to answer that.
Like, what would you say about the people that are up there, like, succeeding and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like who?
Like who?
And, like, well, we talking about the music industry.
But Hispanic,
maybe, like,
Mexican?
you talking about, like, crossover that's done shit, like, for the American market and shit?
Yeah,
you talking about, like, Shakira? You know what I'm saying?
Shakira's
not Mexican, though.
We're talking about Mexicans.
Oh, Mexican.
Mexicans, yeah.
I was going to say J-Lo, but she's not Mexican either.
See, they let the Puerto Ricans get a pass all day.
Because they're American?
And they let the Colombians get a pass all day. They let anybody from every other country get away.
I guess, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They let the Cubans they let them all get away.
What about, like, athletes, though?
They show them love in baseball.
But you have
Canelo,
to...
you know what I'm saying? Like,
boxing, yeah, there's a lane for that.
It's just you talking about, like, in the music industry.
Yeah,
man. Specifically.
Specifically the music business, period.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I mean, think about it. Every time they're about to cross over mainstream and be on some...
Okay, because when you're on mainstream, it means something else, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so as far as your experience, what would you say the difference is, or what would...
Man, let me tell you like this, and I'll say just clear as day. Everybody who's independent wants to be signed, and everybody who's signed wants to be independent. So that should really tell you everything you need to know with that.
True.
You know, when you sign to a major, they gonna tell you what you can wear, what you need to say, who you can work with, what you can't release, what you can release, what producers are gonna be on your shit, who's gonna do your video, all this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to pick your departments, and departments in the majors vary too. Like, let's say, you might have been working on your project for 6 months. You get to the majors and you fly out to New York next week, and that whole department, everybody's been fired. And now you got to go over 6 months with someone you don't even fucking know about what you've been doing.
Wow.
Or you're not top priority. You come in hot, and then not even 2 days later, another artist with a buzz shows up, and now they're like, oh, yeah, that's cute, versus independent. As long as you have the money to do it, yeah, you can release what you want, when you want, where you want, work with who you want to work with. Then shit got to get clearance. Like, when you're signed to a major, you got to get clearance. Like, let's say
I was asked for permission on.
Yeah.
Can I do this? Dad?
May I take a shit?
Pretty much. You may want to do a song with somebody and they think you're a hoe, but because you won't do the song with them. But the truth is, you got to have clearance. It's
wow.
an issue.
Okay.
Industry drops.
Right.
So man, there's pros and cons. But when you are with a major, you get that machine behind you. Now you got access to MTV, BET.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Grammys, BET Awards, MTV Awards. Like,
true.
You got a good machine behind you. Independent, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder. But when it's organic and it's real, you can't fake that. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I could agree. So as a manager, do you ever advise, the artists that you work with against signing with people or doing certain things?
No.
You let them choose completely up to...
Well, I mean, for example, I've had a few artists and we've had a few offers. And, like, for example, the offer we got with Ghetto Princess right now at Dope House, man, and she wouldn't sign to a major. She said straight up, I'm not finna sign to a major, and I don't trust them. I don't trust the labels. They're snakes, and that you're gonna sell your soul. I guess she looked into too much YouTube and saw Illuminati. So I was like,
Illuminati.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? but because all labels are just big banks.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they are. They're gonna write you a big ass advance and hope you pay that shit off one day.
Yeah.
You know, some people finesse labels, but when you're an independent and she hears, you know, that you have more freedom and more creative control, and Dope House is more, you know, home base. It's in her backyard. You know, she grew up on SPM. Everybody over there, I'm probably the oldest person there on the staff. Everybody there's young. It's a family-ran business, and you know, they've had female artists over there, so they know they have a department for a Latina rapper.
Nice.
You know,
So she gonna sign to them?
We're gonna find out. We, like I said, it's looking good.
I don't think so, but judging by
Yes and no. We'll see, man. I'm not going to spoil it for y'all. You know, but
stay tuned.
But you also gotta understand too, like when Cap G and Snow the Product signed to Atlantic, there was no department for a Latina or a Latino rapper. They never had one before until they came.
True.
Dope House has a blueprint for that. You know what I'm saying?
They're already waiting.
They're already waiting. Yeah.
On the Messiah.
It just made the Messiah. Well, the Messiah, he'll be home shortly. I think he's got like 30 months left. But yeah, it's just, you know, there was no departments at record labels for Latin artists unless you sing like, you know, how Bad Bunny and them do, and what you know, who Daddy Yankee. They want you to be Daddy fucking Yankee. You know what I'm saying? And if you, and really too, I don't think what we do should be called Latin rap. You're just a rapper. If you don't rap in Spanish, my nigga, like you is not a Latin rapper.
Who calls it Latin rap?
The people who be crashing them planes and not everyone going to jail.
True. Every time I click on a playlist that's Latin rap, it's like some throwed off shit.
Corny ass shit, right?
Yeah, corny. I've never even heard of it. Just nothing compared to,
you know what I'm saying?
Rap.
Yeah. So it's like just be a rapper, man. Just be an artist. It seems like I think them California boys started all that. I want to be special and different shit. I need to start Chicano rap, and we're gonna be, you know, you know what I'm saying. And
I've seen that. It's pretty dope, but yeah, it's like Californians and Texans are
it's just two
different worlds. Yeah,
y'all go look on that page, the Food Committee, man, and you gonna see the two differences in that world. Like that's a very California-based page on Instagram. But, you know, you start putting Texas boys on there, oh, they just come after your neck, dude. They just will not get off your neck.
Jeez.
Damn.
California, I don't know what California people got against us, rolling.
How you started working with Ghetto Princess?
Okay, so Nalf was,
how'd that come about?
You know, we call her Nalf. And
Nalf G?
Yep. So Nalf was, she was the apprentice at the tattoo shop. And she would spend a lot of time in the lobby, and I'd spend a lot of time up front too, because I had to, you know, sign everybody in and collect money and put people down with licks and shit. And she had a lot of time to talk. And one day she told me, you know, I want to rap. I said, that's cute. We all do. You know, I had just left an ordeal with another female artist, so I wasn't trying to hear female rapper, wasn't hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Because my last experience wasn't that cool. So she kept saying it. And I was like, well, do you want a tattoo or do you want to rap? Because you're at a tattoo shop. This ain't a studio, kid.
You're like, you can't rap and tattoo at the same time.
She could, but I didn't know. I just
like, watch me.
Yeah. She was just the apprentice. Yeah. She'll do that. She'll be like that. So
nice.
I was just like, cool. So I gave it some time. I thought about it. And I saw somebody who was going to ruin her career. And I said, look. I said, you serious about this rap shit? And she was like, yeah. And I don't know how I got in touch with her sister, man. Shout out Daisy, man. She a good, yeah.
Shout out to Daisy.
She cool people, man. That's
Daisy
homegirl for real. And she's like, hey, man, I saw her post a picture on her story with Nalf, and I was like, how you know that girl? So that's my sister. I said, that ain't your sister, man. Quit lying. She's like, for real? I said, dude, she cool people. I said, I know her from the tattoo shop. And she's like, for real? She's like, yeah, she said she wants to go to the studio. I said, she does. Nice. I said, well, come to the studio tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. And they showed up like an hour and a half late, but they showed up, and it was this old raggedy ass studio. It was like a good studio, but the engineer, everything was just
raggedy.
Yeah, I just did it just to see if she was really gonna put out a song we're talking about, and it was Chosen One, and that song hit. So I took it from that little studio to the big studio, had my homie Mike Vince mix it down. Shout out Mike Vince, and we put the song out. She put it on her YouTube channel, just the rough mix. And next thing you know, I started seeing Sippin' Tea and different little, you know, Instagram shit reposting it organically, and I saw, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really look into her, and then when I did, and I saw like, yo, this kid's really got a little following, like Her YouTube presence is real. You know what I'm saying? Her fans are real on her Instagram. They really gotta love, what she does, man.
Nice.
Was she making music before she got with you?
There were some things I saw on YouTube of her freestyling and kind of rapping, but
As far as like
it was cool.
Like laid down a track.
No, it was her first time. I took her to the studio.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if my gut was right.
And was that song that y'all did that day?
Oh, Chosen One.
Chosen One.
Yeah. And it hit.
Nice.
It was straight. It gave her a little buzz, and we were gonna shoot a video to it, but then I said, nah, let's not do that. And we were like, why? Well, Slow produced Love It. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to put out Chosen One because it was a YouTube beat.
YouTube beat.
Yeah, and I didn't want this to be her biggest hit, her biggest song, and us not have.
So you just against YouTube beats?
It's not that I'm against them. It's just I just don't.
I
think
am.
I just don't. There's
That's what I tell my people. Like, don't do it. Call Slow.
Yeah, call Slow, man, and that's what we did. We called Slow, and he produced her first video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just I just didn't want to take that risk and just put all that money into it, and it just. Because her first video went, like, we put it on World Star Hip Hop,
So
Say
then
Cheese, all that.
Her
Nice.
first, like, track was with Slow?
Her first original beat, yes.
Like, original beat?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
What song is that?
Love It.
Love It?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show your tattoo.
And y'all made a video to that?
Yeah, we
put
went
that out?
Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
That shit did well. We put it on the the World Star and the Say Cheese and all the different blogs and sites and whatnot.
Nice.
You know what I'm
I did see it on Say Cheese, so
Yeah.
that was good. So how do you feel about working with her now? Because I know she's a little bit like she's changed her image a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, the kids change their image. She's only, when I met her, she was 17 years
Damn.
old, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And she had just turned 17. Then she had just turned 18. Now she's 19. I've known her for like a little over under 2 years now, man. 2 years now. And
But there's a time to get it, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, now, but you know what? Yeah, Big Carlos saw her. You know what I'm saying? Southport Mexican saw her.
Nice.
She did the Day of Unity.
What did they think?
Bro, he saw what I saw.
A gold mine.
Not a gold mine. It's not always about that, man. He saw what I saw, the talent.
Right.
He saw the gift.
the superstar in her.
Yeah, there's just something special about her.
Nice.
There's something different about her. And
Nice.
you gotta have that. And and the hardest artists to work with are always the best ones. Zero. Like super hard guy, Lil Kiki. These dudes are like hard to work with. J-Dog. Like these
Did
dudes
you
are,
work with Lil Kiki?
Yeah, hell yeah. Kiki my homie.
Nice.
How's that? Like how's Kiki?
Little Kiki?
Yeah.
Who is he?
No, like how is he? Like
how is he?
I'm
Yeah,
saying
'cause I haven't
that's
heard
like
from him
my
in a
favorite like Houston
Legend.
rapper. You know what I'm saying? If you talking about like the legends, it's him, dog.
Lil Kiki, man, he's a legend. That's crazy, man. I totally forgot about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I totally forgot I had a song with him, but yeah, I did. And
Nice,
we did a
okay.
song called "Great State of Texas," featuring that boy T. And me and Kiki, man,
How's it like working with him?
He fine, he cool.
Cool people,
me and
cool
him
people.
are hustlers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna relate because when I got with him, we made 11,000 in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? By me just booking him features and shows and whatever I could to get him some money. And when it came for my turn to do a song with him, he looked out for your boy.
Okay.
And we did that shit right here, man. What was that? Little York and all the right there, the old Hater Proof shop.
Oh shoot.
No shit.
Okay,
Shout out,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, shout out Hater Proof Records.
Yeah.
So,
So
Big
you-
C's had an influence on me. Whatever.
You and Big C's are actually cool, right?
Yeah, Big C's.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bro.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Bro, if there wasn't for Hater Proof, look, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't come up the whole Dope House SPM route. I came up the Hater Proof,
right?
La Machina, Screwed Up SA, that route. You know what I'm saying? The Steak and Shrimp Lucky route. You know what I'm saying? I kind of went around that shit. I didn't not even when I had a record store, I still didn't carry Dope House.
Why?
Their wholesale was too high, man. Yeah, that's why the wholesale was $9 wholesale. What the?
Yeah, you had a shop right at the flea market.
Yeah, I had a CD shop at the Armadillo Flea Market, man.
Armadillo
Booth-
Flea Market.
Music
Alright.
and more, booth 2046.
Yeah.
So a lot of people still know me for that.
And then Noe worked with you or some shit like, or he.
Noe?
I think he told me about that.
Who's Noe?
Noe, Wops,
We got a homeboy.
probably one of
Noe.
your employees or something.
Shit, I'd have to see him, man.
Yeah.
My employee?
Yeah, I think he mentioned that one time. I might be tripping. I'm high.
He probably came by the shop. Niggas was coming by left and right. I had that motherfucker hot.
I could have sworn he said that he.
So Andy Yola was over there slinging CDs,
CD
apparel.
shop,
Yeah, I was selling DVDs and CDs until it wasn't cool anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
was
that
selling
died
the
out.
hate-approved, the screwed-up videos.
Yeah, what I did was this. I knew I was going to be a rapper. Rappers need to sell themselves. So I thought the best way to sell myself would be to open a record store, right? So when you came to my CD shop, one way or another, you're going to leave with me on something. Whether it was a DVD mix and my videos were on there, I was going to sell you that with me on there. Whether it was a mixtape and my song was on there, I was going to sell you. Some way or another, you were going to leave with a CD with me on there. Somehow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out Game 101.
You got
man.
your way in there.
Well, also I went on Street Flavor with D Solo. So D Solo shows up, man, and we do a fucking classic episode of Street Flavor there.
No way.
No shit.
Motherfucking
Is that
Andy
show
Yola.
still on?
Yeah,
it's
hell
on,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shout out Street
Came
Flavor.
out on Saturdays, right?
I grew up on Street Flavor.
Yeah, I grew up on that shit
was
too.
my
I ain't had no
shit.
cable, so
That
that's
shit was
that what
my
it was?
shit.
that's how I saw music videos.
Shoot.
Yeah, so I mean, they worked me out a player deal. They put my video on there and did an interview with me and promoted my shop. And next morning, dog, I shit you not, dude. That Sunday morning,
you had
there was a
told me,
line
yeah.
around the fucking corner of people coming to music and more, dog.
That's
Dang.
dope.
That's dope for real.
And all the labels came to my shop to sell me
So
product.
you work with a bunch of like legends. Talking about Street Flavor.
And I'm so humble about this shit,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Right,
yeah.
like just I was on Street Flavor, nothing major.
Haven't y'all all been? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like out of everybody you work with, who was the most like you was most thrilled about working with? Like you're like, fuck, I'm working with
man,
so and so or whatever.
Honestly, I was never amazed by the fame. You know what I'm saying?
But you never fanboyed over nothing?
Nah, I never did any of that. You know, there's some cool memorabilia I got. Like when Lil Kiki wrote his verse, he left it at the studio at FM's, and I kept that.
Wow.
I kept that written verse, man.
Damn, you got that
You know what I'm
home?
saying? Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that put away in my. Yeah, with my birth certificate.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Shit like that.
Next to the social.
Yeah. I wish I could find my the video of not World Star, my bad, of Street Flavor.
Street
I
Flavor.
wish I could find that
Man, that'd be
episode.
dope, man.
My brother-in-law had it recorded on his DVR, but I forget what happened, man. I think the kid spilled something on us. I forget.
I wonder if you can call Street Flavor headquarters or something and get
Oh yeah,
that.
I've seen D Solo. I saw
Can
him
you give me
last
my
year,
episode?
Man. Yeah. You still got that on archive? No, man. You know.
Nah, man, we don't make VHS no more.
Yeah. I only got a DVD for you, bro. Portable CD player or nothing, man. Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
shit. Somebody I was really looking forward to working with, man, and I never got to, and I had 3 times to meet him, and something dumb always came up with Lil Boosie, man. I love badass, man. You know,
Boosie
shit,
bad.
Yeah, there was a point in my life where I tried to dress like Lil Boosie, dog.
Did you get a Boosie fade?
I had a tight ball fade, and I was hopping out with Adidas suits on and chains and jewelry and shit. Driving a red Corvette that I had for a few months before I fucked that up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy,
Okay, so we had a little. I think
Boosie.
everybody has a little Boosie face, huh?
The Boosie fade.
Yeah. So, you know.
Okay.
He's still out there doing his thing.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Yola, it sounds like you've had a lot of great experiences, like from legends, from the tops to the bottom to the
now
middle.
managing and shit.
Yeah, to
you
in
know what I'm saying?
between record shops. So how is it? You know, you've had so many good experiences. How is it with your bad experiences?
That's what I was gonna get to, man.
And how do you, as a manager, handle that?
Shit, you gotta roll with the punches. You know, my mentor taught me that early on, man. My boy Paco was like, Yola, you don't have to learn with those punches. Just learn to take them. And this comes with the, he's like, you know how many L's I've taken in this game, in this business? And I didn't believe him. You know what I'm saying? Because you only see the W's. You only remember the wins. History only remembers the winners. So there was a lot of losses I took, for sure. I took a shitload of L's, dog. Not everything was a catch into the fucking home run or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, I took a bunch of L's. You know what I'm saying? I took an L on music with stealing records. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was stealing songs and shit like that.
Okay. So we were actually talking about this earlier, but we were like, man, that sounds like a Mandela effect. Swear to God. So is it true that somebody stole your record?
Yeah. Swinging in My Lack is not that boy T's song, for the record. No.
Swinging on my leg.
Swinging in my leg. The only hit he's ever had and will have.
Swinging in my leg.
Did not belong to him.
So was originally your record?
It was originally supposed to go on Texas Tape 1.
And who stole it?
That Boy T.
That Boy T?
I'll repeat it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know about this. We were actually like talking about that, but I was like, nah, that must be a Mandela effect because, you know, when we were doing research on YouTube, we couldn't find it. We couldn't find the original source.
It's on SoundCloud. The original song is on Sound. Yeah, that version.
So
me on it.
How did that happen?
Well, we were working on a project together. We were supposed to. That's why if you get Texas Tape, there's so many songs of us together.
With you and him?
Yeah, and everything was just.
So y'all were cool at first.
Yeah, of course. He's one of the first artists I road managed. You know, because he didn't have no car. He ain't have shit. He was, you know, I came from an era where you didn't rap about it unless you was living it. And I was at the time, I was at my dope boy stage. The guy you see today is not, you know, I'm 5 years sober. I done turned my life around.
Congratulations.
I done got right with my higher power, my understanding.
You got saved?
Yeah,
okay.
Well, And
congratulations.
I just got on some more shit and just had to get on my grown man shit and whatever, man. But ultimately,
So you're on a different wave right now. But you did have to deal with the fact that somebody did steal your record.
How did that happen? How did
that,
somebody steal somebody's record?
True.
Okay, so this is how it went down. We was all at the studio working, and we had emailed the beat. I had the beat. He also had the beat, and he had a version that he was left with an open spot, had an open verse.
Right.
And he was supposed to be in the studio working, and instead he was outside smoking weed with another rapper who I won't name drop. And when it came time to for him to lay the verse, we ran out of studio time. You know, for that third verse, I was gonna hop on it. I was like, look, it's okay. I didn't really believe in the record. I didn't think it was gonna do what it did.
Okay.
And he left with that version, and he emailed it to Luck, forwarded it to him. Luck sent his vocals back to the studio, and he hopped on it. That's it.
So then he continued to release it as his song.
And he tried to steal Great State of Texas. Let's not forget that. He tried to steal the one with Lil Kiki. How that happened was he called up another DJ who's a legend, and he told him, you know, he's telling me this crazy story. You know, I had the flu. I was sick. I didn't like what he was telling me. So I caught an attitude.
What did he say, 4 ninjas robbed him?
Nah, what happened was he's like, hey, man, you know, this Great State of Texas song's doing, yeah, man, whoop-de-woo. I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, yeah, man, they're really liking this song at the station, man, at 93.7, but there's a catch. I said, oh, okay, we're going to have to take your version off. You know, we're going to take your verse off, and just going to be me and Kiki. Think about the streams is what he said next. I sat there, thought about it. I said, hey, bro, I'm not feeling that. Do I need to pick up your daughter from school today, bro? And got quiet. I said, man, don't ever fucking call me with that bullshit again, dog. You trying to take me off my own fucking song that I paid for, that you just happened to be on, bro, and run with it to the radio station? So what kind of fuck nigga shit is this, bro? And that was like, I said, man, don't ever sit there and say I never helped you get paid. He said, I know what I bring to the table. I'm not afraid to eat alone. I said, that's cool, man. I said, but don't ever sit here and act like a nigga never got you paid. You know what I'm saying? Damn. And that was it. That's when we broke it off and all the beef began. And I showed up to his grandma's house and he caught pussy. That's it.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So that's the true story. I'm giving y'all the facts.
You showed up to his grandma's house over there in Second Ward?
He was on telephone. They're actually down the street from the tattoo shop. But this was before I worked there. This was back when I was
boy, Andy Yola got gangster.
Man.
Andy Yola had to get gangster,
dog.
Yeah. And then I just found out
gangster alert.
Yeah.
Gangster alert.
So yeah.
Son.
Hell yeah. Put a grill on him.
I mean, you kind of got to the motherfucker stealing your shit.
Yeah,
like,
he stole 2 songs. And then, you know, he just wanted to be a little girl about shit. Him and his little homies. Because they're a bunch of fucking rich kids anyway, you know, like. But I'm not gonna sit here and just keep talking about dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that. Okay. I feel that.
That's part of the bad. Yeah. Part of the bad.
She wanted to know about some of the downfalls.
Set the record straight.
And had that never happened, hits like Swinging on Glass, and you know I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now.
So there's a version with you in that song.
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud.
You're a SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Where can people listen to the real version?
Bro, I just type in Swinging in my lag, Andy Yola. It'll pop up.
It'll pop up.
Yeah, it'll pop up. Yeah.
So that was like a difficult experience that you had to go through, but
As an artist, right?
going through it put you higher on the map.
Oh yeah, where's he at and where am I? Where's that nigga at?
I feel
you
like
know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's how the universe works, you know?
Yeah, karma, you know.
Right?
Karma.
What you put out, you will get back.
Yeah, it don't pick random.
So keep
victims.
it 100 all the time.
Are you?
And that's why I'm A1 management. That's why I'm A1 Yola. That's why I'm straight drop, baby, because I'm 100% business. I'm legit when it comes to this
Shout
shit.
out A1 management.
I don't be on this old friendly, weird shit. I want you as an artist to get what you deserve as an
fuck
artist.
shit.
Yeah.
You heard that? No
I don't
weird
be on that
shit.
bullshit.
Are you a religious man?
I'm a spiritual guy. You know, I got a higher power of my understanding I trust with my life. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Okay.
Who it
shout
is,
out.
I don't know. He or she, they. You know, I'll find out when I clock out this bitch.
I like that.
True,
Yeah.
I like that. True.
For sure.
Shout out to the higher power.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to shut up.
Jesus alert.
Allah. Got you, man. Your homie Buddha, cool people.
Okay.
I got Buddha right there.
We got the that boy T spill. Okay.
Anything else?
Son.
Anything else? I really want to know about the Stiff Barbie situation.
Okay, well,
Because there is a lot of rumors circulating about Stiff Barbie.
I mean, all that happened with Lexi, man, is
that her name?
Yeah,
That's
I'll
her real
talk
name?
about her real name.
Lexi.
Okay.
So, the thing with Lexi, man, was it was cool while it lasted. It was fun. I wish her the best of success. She gonna keep doing what she needs to do. You know what I'm saying? But bro, a homie of mine from Austin was a silent investor, man, and he put a lot of cash into her and made sure we were safe in San Antonio and Austin with his street influence. My homie Endo's in prison right now, man, and he took a big L. You know, me and my dad, we put money into her career, and we took a big L. We lost 3 deals.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? 1501 was looking at her. You know, 1501, Carl Crawford, Meg the Stallion, when she was blowing up. Def Jam was looking at us, and the label Lil Nicky was signed to was looking at us. And, bro, she fucked all that up. Her and her baby daddy fucked it all up, bro.
Wow.
How so?
3 deals?
3 on the table.
Def Jam and 1501.
And the one Lil Nicky's with. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the Lil
How do you
Nicky
fuck that up, though?
You fuck that up when you fuck that up, man, when you look. It's kind of a personal thing, but I'll be real with y'all.
Oh, I mean,
So
you're not talking about
I'll
it.
tell you, man. So this is what
Keep it
happened,
real.
bro. I mean, might as well tell the truth. I mean, motherfuckers like to lie. That's why you got your ass beat at that Rizzo show. But anyway, we'll get to that. So, say it didn't happen, nigga. Anyway, drug that boy out.
Rodawgz exclusive.
Real gangster, nigga. So what happened was, anyway, man, we were at South by Southwest, man. She thought it'd be a big idea to pop some X pills. She did 3 shows that day. I said, look, kid, I've been at South by this whole week working with my homies. We've been networking, going hard for you, having meetings with whoever we need to have a meeting with.
Wow.
I said, look, I paid your mom $150 to bring you to College Station so I can meet you halfway and bring you to Austin. The plane, you know, the whole plan changed when she said, I got to be home back at 11 a.m. I said, dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm in no condition to drive. Like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I said, but I'll get you home, but it may not be at 11. She's like, yeah, all right. I said, well, look, dude, let me get some sleep. As soon as I wake up, I'll take you. So she went out and partied all night, and I said, well, look, if y'all come back, I said, look, I'm going to leave the front door unlocked. Y'all make yourselves at home in the kitchen, eat whatever, drink whatever. There's, you know, the couch turns into a fucking bed, whatever. As soon as I wake up, we'll go. I lock my bedroom door. Them niggas jump the fence, come over there, kick in my bedroom door, and start hitting me while I was asleep.
The fuck?
Yeah. Bro picked up this board, threatened to kill me. He said, I'll kill this fat ass, I'll kill him. And I looked at motherfucker 9, and I was like, dude, you're talking to Satan right now, dude. Like, you have no idea how fucking evil shit's about to get for you, dog. And right then and there, he signed his death warrant. And he did. He got a visit to the ER. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
That's you want to clear up all the rumors and all this whole extra shit. Yeah. Talk about what you did. And then and then that's why, you know, and not only did she get her ass whooped too, you know what I mean? The whole family got beat up, bro.
Bruh. I did see that on the internet.
Everybody saw that on the internet.
Yeah. That was
You know what I'm saying? Come on, that girl, shout out Cookie, man. Cookie, shout you out, man. You know, Yola got you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what happened, man. That's what I'm saying. It's a fucked up subject because it's like my boy Endo went to prison. He put up money into her career. Me and my dad put up money into her career.
So Endo went to prison for fucking with her career.
No, he went to prison because he was a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to clean his money in. He thought this was gonna be a move to clean his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
but it was working. I give it to the kid because I was kind of going to college at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she was my part-time job. I mean, bro, she was clearing sometimes $2,000 a week on features and videos alone.
For sure.
You know, she was doing her thing. There's no denying Stiff Barbie. She had that look. Her music sucked. And the way we had a recorder was so terrible because, like, she wasn't a rapper. Like, you would have to go in there and lay lyrics, and she would have to dub you, and we would have to leak your vocals and keep hers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was a lot of work. So it was like whatever you record for one artist, you had to record for two.
Nice.
Because she had no talent, but she had the look. And we had dope producers.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she did go pretty far with her little buzz.
And somebody
that she had,
to push her because, I
mean,
mean, really, I guess, you know, you pushing her, that's how I saw her. You know
that's
like,
what everyone's going to tell you.
Same.
Yeah, so she got pushed, man. But you got to remember, too, I met her at a time when she was buzzing because there was a lot of drama in her life. There was a lot of, she because, you know, I came out of Conroe. I'm the only person who ever had a real viral video that went far. Mm-hmm. And she was the second out of my city with the viral video. So I felt it was only right to reach back and pick up that artist. Now, how I knew she came with a baby and a jealous ass
So she came, she was already like going viral before you got with her?
Yeah, one song they did. Her and Cookie did, man. It was like at 68,000 views in a couple weeks.
And that's the same girl that beat her up?
Yeah, how did they go from friends to like frenemies?
Man, she did some ungrateful shit. When she was pregnant and homeless, her family looked out for her and took care of her and made sure that her family was, you know, on point with her going to take her prenatals and seeing her doctor visits. And,
Right.
You know, gave her a place to eat and stay and all this other shit. And when the baby was born, she said pretty much, fuck y'all, I'm switching up. I'm going back with my baby daddy who denied my baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who's this?
Stiff Barbie.
No, but you said the other person?
Oh, Cookie, man. Yeah.
Cookie. She's a rapper, too?
Yeah, she was at the time. She did a song with her. The Coupions are good people, man. Like, I know people, you know, they're from Conroe. They're from where I'm from, man. You know, as far as I'm concerned, man, they good with me. You know
so Conroe is actually a smaller little city, right? It's more like everybody kind of knows each other over there?
Yeah, maybe in the 80s. You know, in the 90s, that place is.
Now it's booming?
That shit looks like Brownsville.
Shoo. I haven't been in like a couple years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it. It's just, you know, since they want to go out there and lie on the internet, I'm going to spill the beans like a motherfucking, like we in the kitchen, dog. Like,
yeah, true.
Yeah, I'll put it out there.
Motherfucking
there's a difference between
Rodawgz.
a real person that has came from the streets and like a real gangster, you could totally say, versus this new generation that think they're real gangsters, but I guess they are for their generation.
Internet gangsters.
Just to make the you know, clear
Internet
the air,
gangsters.
man. You know, I'm not the hardest, realest nigga out there. There's always someone harder than me. I'm not the toughest motherfucker around. I just chose a wrong path in life.
That's what I'm saying. You see it harder to work with this kind of younger generation.
I like him. You know why I like him? Because, you know what I'm saying? I like this new generation for the simple fact that they're not afraid to be themselves. See, back then you had to act hard. You had to be street. You had to be tough. You had to have this old bullshit machismo about you. You know, now, man, like, you don't need all that. You can just be yourself. You can talk about being a drug addict and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You can rap about whatever, man. You know, women empowerment now where you know, it's, you know, that shit's power, man. And women artists are running the game now. It only makes sense that I chose female artists, and those are most successful artists I've held down.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know,
but shit. Before we move from the Stiff Barbie,
topic.
You know, topic. So who wrote her lyrics?
Jalen, her baby daddy, and he's trash.
He writes all her lyrics, or does she have different?
Listen to this, dog. He hated her rap career. He was so fucking jealous of that shit. He was so hateful because
once it went viral,
he started off as a rapper, and he thought what she had, he was entitled to. He couldn't understand why the attention was on her and not him. And we would go to places like San Antonio, and there'd be a room full of niggas, right? A room full of dudes. And he would have to there and rap about being a girl. and come out, and everybody would just have to look at that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be mad too. You know what I'm saying? I have to come in here and talk. So all that shit you hear her rapping about her lady parts and kissing and all this girly shit, a nigga wrote.
Wow.
Baby daddy.
Her baby daddy wrote that shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they.
Man.
Yeah,
I guess. I ain't gonna lie though. That fucking what's that song we always singing?
Yeah, that's all hard, dog. Yeah.
Bro, that's her hardest song.
That's her hardest song ever.
Bruh.
That's the one that
little beat.
Oh, shout out Baker Young, man. He was a part of her success. Baker Young produced a lot for him.
Me and Slow always fucking around with that song. First off, we use that shit for every little shit. Like, look, Slow. First off, I got big drip. You got no sauce.
You got no sauce. You got no sauce.
Hey, shit. Shout out to her baby daddy for that one.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We just kept it going though. Like we kept the production cost low with her. We recorded everything in her garage. You know what I'm saying? We did everything off the laptop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We moved away from the YouTube shit. She caught on that quick and wanted, she was smart in the sense of she knew how to work today's entertainment world. She was very bright in that area. She knew what people wanted. Like she was the full package when it came to that. She knew what she wanted as an artist. Not everything about her was bad.
Right,
it was just that incident that happened because,
So that incident was the incident that just like...
Oh, I cut them off. No phone call, radio silence.
Wow.
Until we pulled up one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that serious then.
Yeah. You ain't gonna disrespect me like that and get away with it. No.
Yeah.
I may not get you tomorrow. May not get you in 2 weeks. May not get you
But
next
bitch, I'll
year.
get
But
you.
it's coming. Believe me. And it's gonna happen when you don't want it to. The worst time ever. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you've had really great experiences, and you've had some experiences like this one.
Yeah.
So what would you say as you being a manager now? What would be your next goal? What have you learned from past experiences?
Yeah, from that
Man,
situation
just
specifically. What'd you
just-
take away from that, dog?
Oh,
Just
I don't fuck with fuck niggas.
Nah, I mean I did that before. It was just make things implemented, man. High and by. You know what I'm saying? I had too much going on with them, man. There were some things that I didn't need to be in the middle of. Plus, when you're in an abusive relationship like she was in with a control freak and a jealous boyfriend, I mean, it's just disaster waiting to happen, dude.
True.
I mean, I even paid this nigga to write EPs for her. We were working out a publishing deal for him for songwriting.
So would you say it was like drugs that kind of just mess up your
think
thinking?
it was just I just think it's that you give a young kid that much clout,
They don't know what to do with it.
they don't know what to do with it. Like when
Went straight to the head.
yeah, when you think you're more famous than you really are, and
You come off as crazy.
yeah, and you ain't even on yet. Like she didn't even have 30,000 followers at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just she was coming up. Like had we kept going the route we were going, yeah, she would have definitely signed.
So, bro, like now that you have Ghetto Princess, what are you doing different to like not go through that situation again?
I'm super cool with her sister.
Nice.
I'm super good with her sister, man. Anything that I look at her like a daughter, man. So anything she needs, she good. Like she could call me tomorrow and say, "Hey, Yola, I'm stuck in San Antonio. Can you come get me?" And I'll come get her.
So is that what you gotta do to like
That's love.
to have a good relationship
and just
with
stay
your client?
and Nalf is super slick too. She's like, look, I keep my business life and my personal life separate. I've yet to meet her immediate family besides her sister. I don't know her boyfriend. Her boyfriend don't know me, which I think is kind of weird. I mean, I would want to know who my girlfriend's working with, and who they're around. At least check out the joint for and leave.
Yeah.
But
So
she
now
keeps us
is a little bit more private and more professional with her business career versus Stiff Barbie.
who puts it all out there and then wonders why people make fun of her. Yeah.
Right.
So it's more smooth.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it more smooth?
Like in the sense that you don't have to deal too much
I don't
with
have to
like
deal with
the
all that
bullshit.
extra shit. Yeah, I don't have to deal with all that bitching and arguing.
Like
in
you
the car.
would say she's a way easier client to handle.
Nalf picked the worst time to be a rapper. Right when her career was supposed to take off, would love it.
I feel like North sounds like a better rap name than
Ghetto Princess. It should be Ghetto Princess Entertainment. You know, I feel like that should be the label.
Did we
name.
just change your name?
Nah, it's still gonna be Ghetto. She'll tell you it's tatted on me. You know, I ain't going nowhere. You know, but
North, the Ghetto Princess.
Yeah, we just call
there
her
you
North.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Leo.
Shout out to Leo.
Bringing me a beer.
Shout out
to Fogo Fuego. Got down with them tacos. What you think about them tacos, Andy Yola?
Man, I like them.
They alright?
Yeah, they cool.
They cool?
Yeah, straight up.
For sure,
There was some love on them.
It's all.
Motherfucking Rodawgz,
Andy
taco.
Yola.
Yeah.
Andy Yola.
What is it like to be an artist coming out of Conroe? You're not an artist, no.
Well,
like, you're manager now.
No, let's say that. Let's say that because it's
but-
true. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm a Houston artist. I've never said that in my
Yeah.
life. Man, I got hated on a lot. Super hated on, bro.
By Houston niggas or what?
Nah, Houston people always showed me love, dog.
So by who?
D-Town, my own city. You know,
Wow.
you come from a small town and you a big fish in a small pond, and they just can't see your vision when you coming up, man. And
True.
they just don't see it, dog, and they don't want to work with you. They hate you because you won't. They hate you when you're coming up, and then they hate you when you do come up and you won't reach back. But it's like, y'all didn't want my, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Like,
didn't wanna fuck with me.
Yeah, like why do y'all want my help now? Y'all didn't want my help when I was.
So like your own city didn't like fuck with you?
Not at first, no.
Nah.
I got no love out there, man. Like a few homies did, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, the money and I didn't depend on Conroe to blow up. I saw the bigger picture, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew if you got to go on the road with this. You know what I'm saying? I tell every young artist, man, get out of your hometown, get out of your hood, get out of your neighborhood, get out of your apartments, get out of your trailer park, get out of all that shit.
Yeah.
Hit the road. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're going to make the real connections at, bro. You're going to make your fans that way. You're going to come to that city, and they going to know you're there because they're following you online, and you just one fan at a time, bro. You know, I was always blessed to always have a connect in every city, man. So, you know, I spent a lot of time in Oak Cliff, spent a lot of time in Austin, and Houston right there, you know what I'm saying? So, Houston was really one of the last cities I came to.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was one of the last cities I came to and really, really started putting it down out here like that. I was just always on the road, man. You know, I spent before COVID hit, man, I spent probably the last 4.5 years on tour.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was on tour with so many different artists doing, you know, their merch booths to road management to tour management to all that. You know what I'm saying? I had a little group from Austin named Easy Mob, one of the first groups I ever managed. And they were just a group of little young hustling kids from South Austin, man. And they went on tour with GT Garza one year. So we went on tour with Garza in West Texas, and man, them kids had a blast, bro. Like, they were so young, like, because they were like 18, 19, right? No one was over the age of 19 or 20. And they had to stay in the VIP. They got a VIP section for free because they couldn't go into the main areas of the club because they weren't of age.
Nice.
Holding up the drink and all that.
They're like, we're gonna seclude y'all off in the VIP.
Yeah, and they were the most, you know, lit ones there at that show. They're the most crunk, man. They was up jumping on stage, having, you know, because, you know, you go on tour with guards, it was like kind of an older, like, some dudes in the mid-20s, close to 30s, and they were just the youngest dudes there. They had all the sauce and drip
All the
going,
drip.
yeah, all that going
Oh,
on. You know,
gosh.
they called their first EP Sauced in Texas. So they dropped that, and we were promoting that on tour, man. And them little youngsters got to it. I made sure they got to it. We stopped at every rec center, every skate park, everywhere you could think of, man, to hand out posters and stickers to every kid we saw in Odessa, La Mesa, Lubbock, Amarillo, El Paso. You know what I'm saying? Just that Abilene, like just places like I'm never.
All of Texas.
Wow.
West Texas, deep West Texas.
Shout out West Texas.
Yeah, I met a lot of homies out there. I met a lot of good people out there.
And are you like, do you stay in Conroe or you stay in Houston?
Man, I'm back and forth, man.
Back and forth?
You know, it's wherever my job needs me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stay out in Conroe right now. You know, I was in the process of buying my first home actually till this whole COVID shit hit.
Okay.
I was gonna go through a first-time homeowners buyer thing and you know, whatever, and after that, the industry stopped. You know what I'm saying? No gigs, no jobs, no nothing. Then we had to close down the tattoo shop. So, man, like, I'm just barely now recovering from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to save all my money because I didn't know. I buy a home, and next thing you know, it's foreclosed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm out of there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I made sure I made the right move, and that was the smartest move, man. Was just doing that, just not, doing all that. For sure.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So you would say COVID definitely impacted your career negatively?
Man. You're talking to someone who put 100,000 miles on a 4-year-old car.
Sheesh.
Just traveling. That's just Texas. That's just Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Houston, the Texas Triangle, man. Corpus and shit. Like, man, I live on the road. That's my thing. I got calluses on my hand from holding the steering wheel, like, yeah, man, I like to travel, I like to tour, I like to hit the road, man. COVID, when that hit, yeah, man, the industry was devastated. I was devastated. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look.
We gotta cut right quick. Put in that clip of Flo backing in the couch.
What?
Bro, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna happen.
Sorry, guys, I peed my pants.
¿Sabes qué, vato? Don't
Hey,
worry about
peeing
it.
pants is cool.
Is it
You're
now?
not cool unless you pee your pants.
That's cool now?
Then I don't
Or
ever
it's
wanna
always
be
been cool. Oh, Adam Sandler?
Always been.
I don't
Oh,
ever wanna
yeah.
be
You gotta pee your pants.
Gotta pee your pants.
Yeah.
That movie's hard, right?
Well, then I pee my pants all the time.
With you. I'm the cool.
I'm
Too cool
super
for school.
cool. I'm the
But
coolest.
no, like I was saying, man, any artist out there, man, and you want to be a star, come to Death Row. No, just go, just hit all in the videos, dancing. Nah, go hit the road, man. Go. Yeah. I mean, that's what they do now, the neck popping and eye rolling and weird stuff they be doing. But I love that because, man, they're allowed to be themselves and be
Why you never did
creative.
the conroe drop or like the conroe,
Huh?
like little conroe dance
A
or
conroe
something?
dance?
The conroe
Shit.
twerk.
Do the conroe drop.
Man,
The Bond Road drop.
The Bond.
Bro.
Man, man, it's like that for every rapper, man. I mean, any rapper coming out, you can ask. Like, my favorite rapper was Boosie because they hated Boosie and Webby so hard in Baton Rouge, dog. And Boosie says to himself, man, he will never move back.
Yeah, he be saying
You know
that
what I'm
shit,
saying?
yeah.
And
He
them
has to
small
get out of
town-
there.
And if you listen to UGK, in the beginning of one of them songs, bro, says it be
Yeah.
from them towns, them small towns that hate you the
Small
most.
town, so you
It
gotta
be
get
the
out of
worst
there.
ones. Yeah.
Is there anybody else like in Conroe, like right now that's popping that you fuck with?
Oh, man, they would have been on my radar.
You know?
For sure.
So like, there's nobody right now coming out of Conroe.
Oh, my boy Sammy G. Sammy G, man. I see that's how shit gets started. Because people want to say, "Oh, you're from Conroe, you don't know about me." You're gonna catch one of them in the comments. Hey, man, holla at me. You know how to find me. DM me, dog.
Yeah.
I'll listen
At
to your music.
Andy Yola.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to your music, man. That's one thing about me, man. Like, artists say, "Hey, bro, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me?" And as soon as I say, "Hey, man, just send me some music over," they'll either run, not link, or they'll send me some stupid shit, like a link, like it's in my bio. I said, "No, send me your music. I need to see." If you can't even send me your video,
You can't even market yourself.
how do you expect me to believe what if you can't even put that much work in?
True.
So you just go copy. Okay, I copied it, the paste, in my DMs, and I'm gonna watch your shit. I watch everybody's shit. Anyone who's ever hit me up in my DMs for the last 5 years, I have watched and heard your music. And if you didn't get a reply back, it's not because you suck, just because I'm busy with my artists, man. I got my roster.
trash.
But if you're real and it's authentic, I'm gonna bump into you. You're gonna be at the same parties I'm gonna be at. You're gonna be on the same podcast I'm on. You're gonna be everywhere on the same studios I record at.
True.
You're gonna be in the mix. I'm gonna know about you.
True.
I feel like my boy, he ain't even from Conroe, but I feel like he kind of in a way like represents Conroe.
Who's that?
Scam.
Oh man, yeah, hey,
I don't know
Sam,
why,
yeah.
Like he's from
out here.
Northside.
Yeah.
He from Northline and shit. Like
he currently resides.
He says out there in
yeah,
TTA
he's
or
staying out
something.
there, and I feel like for some reason I don't know why. Like when you say Conroe, like
thought it was scam.
yeah, I think of scam
Yeah,
for some
same.
reason. I guess because we've had to go,
Yeah,
pick him
Sam,
up out
yeah.
there and shit like that, and he'd be like, that's his.
I think
That's where he's at right now and shit.
Stiff Barbie.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I don't think about Steve Barbie, but
Well, I mean,
I mean,
like, if you say Conroe,
I don't even know what
Yeah, she definitely took over that.
I would
Yeah.
say
did
that.
she?
I would say so. But she didn't claim. I always told her, look, man, if people ever ask where you're from, just say you're from Houston or the Houston area. Because if you say Conroe, it's so small, people ain't even gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just say the major city you're the closest to, and just run with that, man.
That's usually how it be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you gotta be good in both cities for it to work. You know?
Yeah.
So
True. True. And Houston is a whole nother game compared to Conroe, right?
Nah.
Same thing.
I would say it's the same shit, kind of, man. You know, to me, it's like this, man. The reason why it was so well with the Houston thing was because the Houston culture. I perfected the slab culture. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Before Hater Proof, Lucky, Andy Yola, GT Guards, and That Boy T, name another Latin rapper who's putting slabs in their videos before us.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'll wait.
really listen to like.
I'm just saying, who was really putting videos out there with slabs in them? Then we took that shit and really put the slowed hooks and did songs with legends and was on Sunday Night with Watts and putting big
When
old,
you say we, you mean we as in who?
as in that era, that generation of rappers that got slept on from Houston.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely were super slept on.
Definitely.
And we were
like Big C's and
all that
I
was.
could agree with Hater Proof Records. I remember my stepdad used to go to the little shop, not the one in the flea market, but when it like switched over across the street.
Yeah.
And man, he used to have that little TV in his truck.
about a screwed up video.
All the videos playing.
Bro,
all the videos.
Yeah.
He used to have them books of
That's
CDs.
a whole Northside culture
Man, I'm
thing
telling you.
that, like,
And he's from Oak Cliff.
that people don't realize like how much that influenced like the north side. I don't know about like I can't speak for like the southwest and the
Right,
south
right,
side.
Yeah, I can't speak
as
for
far
none of
as
that.
like
Right,
north
right.
side, like bro,
Definitely.
if you was at any car meet or anything like that,
Alright,
like
little bit.
they had the screwed up videos on there, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking Lazy. He used to be in a fucking car club
Yeah.
with his dad. And they had all the videos and
Man, I'm
shit.
telling
Like, you know what I'm saying?
you,
Like,
Yeah.
it was all about that.
They shot a video right down the street from Slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Cartel de Santa.
Cartel
Yeah.
de Santa, man.
Right here.
So it's like Hater Proof, bro. Like
Aqua is
that's
right there.
Bro, if
that's a staple in the
Over
north,
the bayou
bro.
type
And
shit.
that's crazy that he's not even from Houston.
he's from Oak Cliff. But
And
he's
like-
like me. He perfected the slab culture. We knew, hey man, screens and 84s and just there was just a market for just a bunch of hood Mexicans, dog. They just rolled slab and they just needed that guy like that. They needed people like us at that time to represent for them.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? There was no one going hard for them like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we figured, we was going to do that. And that's why, from that era, you see so many rappers that were Hispanic rapping, talking about slab this, slab that, screwed up this, screwed up that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, did you really have a childhood in the north side if you didn't have a SUC shirt? Or an outside shirt? With all the
when was it all the hoods? We got everybody.
That ghetto ass shit they
Exactly.
I mean, but some cats just hold that dearly, man. But I will say that Lucky Luciano and Hater Proof did have a huge influence on Conroe for the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was something that people, wanted to be, man. And that's something I wanted to be because, player-made Mexicans. Who wouldn't want to be player-made, man? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to eat steak and shrimp?
Right, especially when there is no Mexican, representative for us youngsters. At that time we were like in middle school.
I
Exactly.
feel like
Started high
was.
school.
It was them, and it was
It was
Capo.
them. Yeah.
Capo? Yeah, shout out Capo. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah.
For sure, in our middle school, it was fucking Capo for sure. And he went to our school, so it was like
Definitely.
Yeah, man, we can't leave bro out. Capo was a part of that slab shit too.
Capo
It was really homegrown.
and you know what I'm saying, Hater Proof and
Yeah, all
but to me, who stands out was Capo. Like
talented guy.
like
man.
shit, everybody was on
Shout out to the
Capo
Capitan.
and the fam and all that
Yeah,
shit.
fam.
They had the fam shirts.
Oh,
I mean, I can't really think about another essay that was like
Out there like that.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
on the north side.
on the north side, yeah.
Yeah,
Other than him and Big C's,
that's really it, man. Like, I mean, well, there's Lucky from the north. I think a lot of people forget he from Woodlands Trail.
Yeah, but for like, I'm saying like for us, I don't know, it was different. Like,
out this
bro,
way.
like like what you talking about? Like North Side, like TG and like North Line, Clark Park, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was just like everybody in school was listening to Capo.
That's crazy you say that.
Like, like to be honest, like I wasn't listening to Lucky. None of my friends were listening to Lucky.
Yeah.
Everybody was listening to fucking Capo, bro. Like,
but when you go out of town, guess who they jam? They jam.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Like he had a big influence out there, like outside of Houston.
Because one thing Lucky showed me for sure was how to get this money on the road and how to be an independent Latin rapping superstar.
Yeah.
And I'll always appreciate, bro, for showing me
that boy a hustler, man. Now he got the vlogs and shit.
Yeah, he in the vlogs.
I like the way he done his thing now.
He doing his thing, bro. Like.
I think it's just like the 50 Cent thing. You gotta kind of know when your time has passed for certain things, and you gotta move on gracefully. You know, don't be that one old dude with all the young kids.
See, that was what I was afraid of becoming. Was this old Mexican rapper that never made it. Washed up looking, and there's a few of them out there. You know who they are. You see them. They're in every hood. They're in every city. And I just didn't want to be that, man. I said, look, I still want to be in the business. I still want to be in the game. But a lot of rappers in the music business never fall off. You just don't hear them anymore because they went on to be A&Rs. They went on to be tour managers. Yeah, they went on to be engineers and producers.
True.
So they never fell off. They just switched career paths. And that's something I did. I just switched career paths because all that rapping shit did was bring drama, man. It brought unnecessary problems. And I was just too real for the game, man.
Do you feel like after that whole situation you went through with stealing your song, that pushed you towards that more? No?
Made me show my ass as a rapper even more. Now I had something to prove. You know what I'm saying? And the politics were in my favor. I made sure.
Right.
Because I started connecting with real niggas, other rappers from around different cities that I didn't even, like shout out Doman. A lot of people slip on Doman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like Doman, I didn't even know he was from Houston. Then we went on a tour with him. You know what I'm saying? That platinum producer Happy Perez took care of. So it was called
Why didn't they sleep on him? Why didn't they sleep on him?
He's too lyrical.
For H-Town, he's too lyrical, but he's super tied in with the industry. Like there's a lot of like industry people that fuck with Dope Man.
Yeah.
That are very important people.
That's a talent right there.
Yeah.
That's a talent right there. It's just not trendy right now to be lyrical.
To be lyrical, miracle. Yeah, it's not cool, man. And I feel like dude doesn't get proper recognition, man. They need to give that man his roses now.
Where you from? Southside?
Huh?
He's from Southside?
He's from Southeast.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from out there, Meadowbrook. So yeah, man, shout out Doman, bro. That's one cat I feel like, man, this
slept on.
Super slept. Done songs with Maxo Cream. I've been on all these different tours.
Yeah.
I was a Republic of Texas tour. That was the name of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went on tour with him, Drophe, whatever, man. Narco Wave. This dude's from the Valley, man. He lives out in LA. He has been a badass A&R with finding such talent as 21 Savage, Cincy Molly. I mean, bro, he even threw some money at that little youngster, Rodawgz. I mean, the dude is on, bro. Y'all follow him on the gram. I mean, this dude, shit, bro. And that was like, I knew Garza, been known about him since he was rapping with Rob G, you know what I'm saying, with that SWAT product. And then there was a cat named Dustin Cavazos. So Dustin was an artist from Dallas, and me and his manager were super cool, and he wanted me to get on the road with them, right? And it was just supposed to be a 2-city thing. It became a 6-city tour, and then it became 5 tours, 6 tours, 7, And Dustin's a super producer now, man. He's producing for all kind of people, and he's making his way now in the game, and I'm super proud of dude, man. Because, bro, he's the one who convinced me to be a manager. He was like, bro, you can't keep rapping forever. And I was like, man. He's like, nah, you need to become a manager. You're supposed to be a manager, bro.
Wow.
And I was like, first I kind of fought. I was like, man, my ego got hurt. Like, man, I'm a rapper. I'm gonna shoot. You gonna tell me what to say?
I'm gonna be a rapper till I die.
Yeah, I can flow anybody. And so I thought, I wasn't the best rapper. I just knew how to get popular. I just knew that I knew how to promote myself. See, that's one thing about me. I was always good with promotions, and I learned the online algorithms early.
Nice.
And yeah, I learned about that. But I mean, bro, I was light years ahead of a lot of this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? I was light ahead with the trolling, and, putting yourself out there to be funny, to get attention, not taking yourself so serious so you would get views and shit. And then I just perfected, the whole slap thing that we're saying. And then, eventually I just saw the writing on the wall, and I was like, look, man, I'm not going to be Lil Pump. But I'll go find Lil Pump, and we're going to make him a star, and we're going to get some money. You know what I'm saying? and everybody gonna go home and fix their families and pay their bills. That's what it's about. That's what Michael Watts taught me. You gotta understand, I was also part of Swish House at one point with the family over there. The Swish House family trees where I branched off of because G-Dash, the CEO, wrote me my first rap check ever, and it was for working House of Blues and South by Southwest with them at their official event. And they still keep me around to this day.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So me and Watts though,
how did you link up with him?
There was a guy named Gold Toes who called me earlier, man, and you know, Gold Toes was one contact that came, and I needed that plug with Watts because I just didn't have that. You know, me and Michael Watts are like family now, man. That's big bro for sure, and he'll tell you the same about me.
Can you get him on the podcast?
You know what? I tried to get him on another podcast.
Skills on.
Nah, he don't.
I just see he got his own podcast.
Yeah, he's just real. If he has to have something major to promote, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Yeah, he wants something major to promote, and he'll do as many podcasts as he needs to promote whatever he's got going on.
Okay.
So, but me and Watts became really cool, man. And,
fuck with that. What do you got to promote with you and Yola? I know you brought some merch.
Alright, man. So check it out, man. I got some sponsors, man. I got Vital Relief. They got a CBD shop right there in Conroe, Texas, man. If you need some of that. And right next door
CBD
is this little barbershop. Hold that for him real quick.
We got the barbershop.
That's Vital Cuts, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Jay. Y'all holler at him, man. Get a tight fade, feel me? And of course, most importantly, because y'all know, I'm an ambassador for Exotic Pop. But we're also working with Pop Exotico. So we brought them in, man. You know what I'm saying? Pop Exotic. Yeah.
Hey, man. And we're always looking for sponsors, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So if anybody want to sponsor us, man,
yeah.
We'll make your ad.
Yeah.
We'll make some ads going through the podcast, man. You already know. And then Yola gonna help you.
Yeah, I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna help y'all find that. Yeah, man. I mean, so we pretty much covered all the drama, and we pretty much covered all the good stuff, man. And
well, y'all heard it here first on the motherfucking
yeah, you know what I mean?
How much time is that?
12.
Yeah.
12? Okay. Talk to us a little bit about the whole Pop Exotico.
So anyway, man, we got involved with that because, you know, Pop Exotico, man, it's ran by a dude from out of Austin, but I met Dreams. Dreams is the guy who, you know, I met at Exotic Pop. But I also met, you know, Prez too, and then I met the owner, and we just kept bumping into each other at all the shows and parties. And anyway, man, we were at a concert with Loco, Los. He has a brother named Matt Grace. You know what I'm saying? The Grace Boys. So shout out Los, man. We was at some show. I think we were at his show, the CD release party, and the owner was there. And you know what I'm saying? He saw that video on World Star that we posted of Ghetto Princess, would love it. And she was sipping the cup, and he was like, "Yo, who is that girl? I need her to become an ambassador, like bring her by the way, you know." And that's just how we hit it off. And then they found out that I knew other artists, and I would just give care packages. So we would get care packages, and they'd put like, you know, the Travis Scott. So it was like some exclusive shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna sip this just anywhere, and you know what I'm saying? I just ran it up. You know what I'm saying?
And how long they been in the game?
They've been around a long time. I mean, a few years for sure. I mean, shit. That's, you know, Lil Wayne, Lil Pump. You know, they done put it down with so many different people, dog. I mean, every rapper, 21 Savage, yeah, and
I just seen today, I think, that like Webby got his own.
Webby got his own, yeah. What's his name too, man? I mean, they got so many.
And so they make these sodas?
Well, they have their own brand, and then they have the hard to find ones too. Like, bro, there's sodas in there worth $100, $50, $30, $20.
So what you
like
got?
That one right there is worth probably about. I mean, you can find them anywhere, but that one.
What is it? Put it out.
Let me see what that one right here. Okay, so it's Pop Exotico.
Yeah.
And were they trying to market that Hispanics or what? With the Exotico?
Yeah, the Pop Exotico. That's for us. That's for the culture.
Okay.
That was about a $5 soda.
That's a $5 soda?
Yeah, y'all can have that. That's my gift to y'all.
Pop Exotico.
Red cream soda.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So what's their own brand? What is?
Oh, they got their own. They got the ones where they have licensed.
Is that the one with the rappers?
Yeah, they got DJ Screw on one. The blue cream or whatever that is. They got you know, Big Mo, he got one. And Hop got one. Travis Scott got one.
They didn't give Slow Life one.
Right?
They didn't give Slow Life.
Slow
Little
Life.
Flip got one. I mean, just shit like that. You know, Tum Tum got one.
It tastes like fucking
Yeah, LaBeezy got one.
Hennessy.
It tastes like Hennessy.
time that the day of I guess one of your first videos that we drank.
Come here, come sit down.
Damn.
Come on, Papa.
What you gonna tell us about?
Tell us the story.
That is your story.
All right, so it was a video set for Street Stories. Remember? And
yeah, I remember.
And it had I guess a glass of Hennessy in there, straight Hennessy, and I guess Lazy spilled like codeine in that bitch. And I fucking drank that. I was like, fuck it, I'll drink that hoe. And I felt like my heart was like racing. Like it was like fast and slow at the same time. It was weird.
So that's what Papa excited.
I literally felt like I was about to like die. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, son.
But I was like, fuck.
Great penny.
Yeah, wow. that shit ain't no joke. Never mix up lean with alcohol.
You got alcohol in it, right?
Never that. Straight alcohol.
Nice.
Damn.
That was our.
And that's a slow life story.
That's a slow life story, man.
Rodawgz.
Maybe like a little.
You will die.
Hey, now you know how in the Chappelle show they would have that dude tell stories. What's his name?
What's his name? Murphy? Charlie Murphy?
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy, but they had the other dude, the gay dude. The gay dude.
The gay guy.
What's his name?
Oh, what am I talking about? The one who would talk about the movies and shit.
The
Paul
dude
something.
Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney.
Stories.
What they call him?
I said how they always have whitewashed movies with like Brad Pitt, the Mexican.
Yeah.
And then they would have what's it called? Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like what? Tom Hanks, The Last Nigga on Earth.
I thought about something too. It's like also too, if you don't conform to what they want, you know, we were talking about earlier with the Latino conspiracy thing. It's like they want you to become whitewashed. And I've noticed there's a lot of whitewashed Mexicans dog on TV and the entertainment world.
Like who?
Come on, turn it on and you'll see them. What do you mean? I don't
Who's
know.
whitewashed?
Turn on the TV and you'll see them, man.
That's one thing I don't watch TV.
Now look, check it out. What do you think about this little theory that they had? We talked about it on another podcast.
Tell me.
Remember we were talking about fuck, what was it? I'm having a brain fart now. About the fucking how the industry is trying to like push this positive white rapper shit, and then they make all the black rappers with all this dumb.
So they try to dumb them down, like water down their brain. Of course, man. That's
like they're trying to silence you, and then they're only letting like.
Look, I got a conspiracy on that,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Check it out, bro. So like, think about it, man.
Willie D was talking about this shit.
No. Okay, when
16.
slaves came here, man, from Africa, right? They were brought here as ancestors a long time ago. The only book they were allowed to read was what? The Bible, right? And what did the Bible teach them? I'll capture you, separate your family, whip your ass, do all this fucked up shit to you and sell you, but you'll have to forgive me then. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That's what the Bible taught them, right? That's the only book they could read, right? Was to forgive, right?
Yeah.
I can go do all this old crazy shit, but you're gonna have to turn around and forgive me.
Give me in the end.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So that's to me like, do I think Jesus is white? No, I don't believe in white Jesus, man.
He's Asian. He's Korean.
I don't know what he is. He probably look like one of them hijackers from 9/11. You know what I mean? He's from that era. You know, he's from there. I mean, unless he was the only white kid in all of the Middle East.
I know, right? Why the fuck do they paint?
Man, because man, it's just, bro. It's just it's white.
America.
Man, same reason why the judge is white. You know what I'm saying? Why are all the people who own these prisons white? Why are all these people who approve you can live here or get this loan or get this car white?
Who owns a bank?
Yeah. It's
federal bank.
It's white power, brother. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? It's white supreme. Yeah, white supremacy. It's been that way, man, for years. Ain't one good thing the European man's done, bro.
Yeah.
Brought disaster to the West.
I feel personally attacked.
But do you think?
I mean, but I got some white, but you can't blame. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame that on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I got, it's nothing against white folks. I'm saying this is history. You can go look this shit up your motherfucking self.
Yeah.
You know, because why are the Mexicans here? Because a bunch of Europeans came here, fucked a bunch of Indians, left them, and they all had kids with each other and became Mexicans. Yeah.
So now it's us.
So now it's us.
We're the kids.
We're a whole fucking, you know,
we're our own subculture.
You know what I'm saying? And the culture and all that we're supposed to know, we won't ever know because they destroyed it. They made sure they left with us with a Bible, but destroyed all that. So you would to forgive them for what they did.
True. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's so true though. Hell yeah.
You know that, hey, bro. It is what it is. You know, I'm not against any of that. I'm just saying these are facts. They came here as conquistadors and came here, you know what I'm saying, sailing ships for the church, paid for everything, and they came here and destroyed, bro.
Damn.
And brought, the people on them ships weren't like these clean cut people. There was a bunch of gangsters and criminals. They were cleaning out their jails.
Gold fuckers.
And didn't you tell me, or both of y'all told me, that the Europeans came here and they didn't fucking, they learned how to bathe from the Indians or some shit? Yes. They came over here nasty motherfuckers. They wash their ass.
I don't
with
know.
diseases and shit. And just
so do you believe that Jesus is the one?
Fucked all America.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything about 3 things I really don't want to talk about is race, religion, and politics, and that's kind of where we're going.
We've talked about all of them,
but I love talking about conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? But these are historical facts. It's different like it is now with the racist shit.
Yeah.
You know that shit now, man, is out of control. I can't believe this country's that divided, man.
Yeah. We ain't gonna get into all that.
Yeah, we saved that for 2020, man. You know, if you weren't there, you weren't there. But yeah.
But shit, we talked about a lot of shit, man, and we had Andy Yola in the
We had Andy Yola on the fucking Rodawgz podcast.
12.
Exclusive shit. You heard it here first.
For sure, man.
Anything
you want to plug in, man, before we wrap it up?
God is good all the time. Work really hard. Don't take no for an answer. And man, if they don't like you, keep them not liking you.
Heard that?
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody.
John, you gotta blur that out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hey man, you know what? I'll say this and I'll shut up. All you artists out there, man, focus on the love. Don't focus on the negativity. You'll get 100 comments of everybody saying you're dope, and that one person says you suck, and you want to focus on him. Fuck him. Focus on the love. Focus where the love's at. That's something I did. I went where the love was at, and that's where the money was at, and that's where the life-changing experience came from.
Where the money resides.
Yeah. If I just stayed there trying to fight my whole life, and you can't fight everyone, man.
For sure.
And you're not gonna win everything. So just take it easy, man, and have fun with this rap shit party, because you're only gonna get one time to do this, bro.
Yes,
and enjoy that shit. Have as much fun as you can. Do as much live shit as you can. Do as many shows as you can. And don't be afraid to say yes. A lot of niggas are afraid to say yes, dude. They love, some people's favorite word is no. Don't be that.
But shit, I feel like you gonna help a lot of people, and you are helping a lot of artists.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? You got,
shout out to Andy Yola.
You got some knowledge that you could give to these younger artists, and you know exactly what to tell them, because you've been
shit, man. Somebody could tell a young artist.
Fucking comment on the building,
man. Something I'll tell a young artist, man. Believe in yourself, man. Ain't nobody finna believe in you like yourself. Your friends and family and all them are gonna be late to the party when the shit starts. Don't even worry about it. It's cool to have them involved at first, supporting you. Always, at your shows, it's always gonna be kind of your people. But man, focus on the love, bro, and just focus on getting that love out of, they're gonna treat you like the Pope out of town. You go out of town, man, they gonna roll out the red carpet for you every time. Where they won't do that is in your own city. It's because, man, I ain't gonna pay that motherfucker so I can see him at Walmart.
Yeah, it kind of do be like that.
I just saw him pumping gas, man. I ain't pay that nigga shit.
Yeah.
Man, he ain't better than me. Shit, my click harder than his, man. From the same hood. She went to the same school, man. When he shit his pants in 8th grade, man. They hold that shit over you. Like, that holds weight when you're, get the fuck out of here, man. Look, everybody has the same 24 hours, dog.
Yeah.
That man just outgrinded you. Or that girl outgrinded you. That girl outgrinded you, nigga. You mean to tell me a little 18, 19-year-old girl is making bigger moves than your 26-something, 30-something-year-old ass? The fuck did you do with your life?
Damn.
The fuck did you do with your life? And then you got the nerve to sit there and you check my SoundCloud ass nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't get you motherfuckers. Y'all had the same 24 hours, dude.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me them little kids out you're being you're being circles are being done around you by some children? Teenagers? Scooby-Doo motherfuckers?
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
What, man?
Boy, and Yola, man.
Yeah, boy.
Yola need to get his own podcast.
I know, man. We gonna start your own podcast.
Everybody says that shit because I be keeping that real, but I keep, I'm very humble, man. I'm very out of, if you know me, you know I don't go get on camera. I don't take pictures. I don't be.
Your own pod, man.
And I should, man. I really should, man.
Do it.
But
Do it.
Man. We'll figure it out.
Thank you, everybody. You know what I'm talking about.
Shout out. Thank you